Hey guys, welcome to the SOS Tech Tip. Today we're going to change the oil on one of our team bikes, a KTM SXF 450. With the amount of riding that we do, we change our oil every single ride. We change the oil filter every third ride, just to make sure we stay within a nice maintenance window and keep those bikes fresh and running strong. For the oil we use Top One Evolution Moto, 10W40, fully synthetic motor oil. We've been using the Top One products for the last 5 years now. They've really done an amazing job for us. So for everybody out there that's interested in an American-made product, make sure you check the link in our video description and catch up with the guys at Top One to get on that good stuff. We have all the tools prepared. Let's get to work.
Okay, so we're all set up. We got a 13mm T-handle, 13mm ratchet, the oil bucket underneath the bike, and we use a triangle stand that KTM provides when you buy your bike, just to tilt the bike over a little bit, makes it a little bit easier to drain. Before we open the drain bolts, we warm the bike up, just about a minute or two, just to help the oil come out a little bit easier. On the KTM we have 3 drain bolts. Today we're only changing the oil, we don't change the oil filter, so we're only going to open up the 2 main drain bolts to get the oil out. So here we go, all set up. As you guys can see, I put on some gloves. Usually when you change your oil, it's only step 1, so you don't want to get fingerprints over the whole bike once you're done. We set up the 13mm T-handle on that first drain bolt. Make sure the bucket's really underneath the bike so you don't get oil all over the floor. So you can see a little bit of clutch and debris on the drain bolt. Always good to get that off too with some brake cleaner. For drain bolt number 2, we're going to set up the ratchet, get underneath, loosen it up, and make sure we drain the rest of the oil, get everything out. Now once everything's drained, clean the plugs up a little bit, and then before you tie everything back up, make sure you check your manual, get yourself a torque wrench, and torque those drain plugs to spec. It's really easy to over tighten them, strip the thread in your engine cases, and then from there on it's a complete nightmare. So do yourself a favor, get yourself a torque wrench, and take a look in your manual to make sure you're on spec with everything.
So once we have everything torqued up, the bike's ready to get some oil again. With the little funnel prepared. For the KTM, we need 1.2 liters, where we usually start with a bottle of oil that's a liter. And then on the nice thing in the KTM is we have a little window, so we can check if we need a little bit more. We start with the funnel, add a liter, and then what we do is we close it up, fire the bike up for a little second, not much, 10-15 seconds, let the oil sink, and then check the window to see if we need to add a little bit more. That's it for today's tech tip. We're ready to go ride. Make sure you guys subscribe to our channel for more tech tips, riding tips, behind the scenes, look into what we're doing, all our travels. Make sure you check out our website, www.sedlakoffroadschool.com. We have a lot of cool classes and tours coming up, so make sure you check that out, and we're looking forward to see you guys.